The top 10 most consistent skaters in Battle at the Barracks are the following. Hello, and thank you for joining another episode of Dumb Data, where we break down the numbers so you don't have to. In this episode, we're taking a look at the most consistent competitors in Battle at the Barracks, a skateboarding tournament that was covered in detail during the first episode of Dumb Data. In order to stay competitive in this tournament, skaters need a combination of consistency and a deep bag of tricks. Who has the highest consistency rate out of the more than 200 different skaters in Battle at the Barracks? Let's take a look and dive into the data. At first glance, there's already a few considerations to take with the Battle at the Barracks consistency rate. First of all, Jerry Sue, a professional skateboarder well known for his Enderskate part and Enjoy's 2006 Bag of Suck video, ranks number 1 with a squeaky clean 100% consistency rate, having no missed tricks against him. Reviewing his stats from the only round he's participated in, it looks like he actually did have a spotless performance in his first round match against Kenny Anderson, where he literally landed every trick and won the match. But for some reason, he never shows up in round 2 or any other seasons of Battle at the Barracks. While his perfect performance is impressive, we'll need to set some parameters to come up with a relatively more comprehensive top 10 list. A second point to consider is Chris Roberts' Legion of Doom skate crew, appearing in some of the actual rounds in Battle at the Barracks throughout the seasons. Mark Johnson, PJ Ladd, and Peter Raymondetta have all single-handedly defeated the Legion of Doom, where sometimes the entire posse of skaters from Chris Roberts' team take a turn on defense. Since this type of battle doesn't reflect an individual's efforts, we're going to exclude Legion of Doom from the top 10. The third point to think about is that some newcomers still haven't been defeated yet in their first season. Kelvin Hoffler and Ray Corey are debuting in Battle at the Barracks 12 and have the next highest consistency rates after Jerry Sue and Legion of Doom, but they've each only competed in one match and are still poised to improve in Battle at the Barracks 12. Given these factors, we're going to measure skaters who've competed in at least one full season or more until they were defeated or ultimately won a championship. We're ready to look at our list. The top 10 most consistent skaters look something like this. Number 10, with a consistency rate of 81.16, is SEVA Krutkov. SEVA's Battle at the Barracks career began in the 4th season. He didn't even make it past round 1, losing to the formidable Davis Torgerson on a fakie inward heel flip. Season 6 was the next time we would see SEVA, who made it to round 3 but lost to P-Rod on a nollie frontside double kickflip. SEVA continued his progression deeper in the competition in Battle at the Barracks 7 with a trip to the 3rd place battle, but lost to Eric Costin on a fakie late shove. Not deviating from his dominant path to victories throughout the season, Battle at the Barracks 8 was SEVA's year to shine, winning the championship against Shane O'Neill in only 25 turns. SEVA made another trip to the championship in Battle at the Barracks 10, but lost to a relatively newer star, Chris Joslin. Season 11 took another minor drop down from the glory of a championship title for SEVA, but he did secure a 3rd place battle win against Tom Asta with a tray double flip. SEVA. Number 9 actually is a two-way tie between Eric Martinac and Shane O'Neill with an 81.25% consistency rate. Martinac's time in Battle at the Barracks was relatively short-lived, only appearing in 2 rounds of the 7th season. But in the brief time Martinac competed, his perfect performance in round 1 against Albert Nyberg resulted in a commanding win. The next round for Martinac was against veteran pro Tom Asta, and it started to look similarly promising until a botched switch late flip on offense gave Asta back his turn to determine the trick. Unable to land a Rick flip on his last try to avoid E, Martinac lost the round to Asta and has yet to return to Battle at the Barracks. In comparison, Shane O'Neill's matching consistency rate runs much deeper than 2 rounds. Debuting in Battle at the Barracks 3, Shane O'Neill marched his way to a 3rd place battle victory over a shirtless Torrey Pudwill. Season 4 was a shorter stint for O'Neill, who understandably got letter E in his 2nd round match against Davis Torgerson on a nollie backside 360 big heel flip. Battle at the Barracks 5 ended up to be O'Neill's 2nd 3rd place battle win after losing to Mike Moe in the finals. This time the 3rd place battle was against 2013 Skater of the Year Ishad Ware. O'Neill gave Ishad letter E with a rare nollie frontside double kickflip. Establishing a pattern in Battle at the Barracks 6, O'Neill secured his 3rd victory for the 3rd place battle in one of the shortest matches ever against Mike Moe. Battle at the Barracks 7 mirrored Battle at the Barracks 4 for ONeal, where his season was cut short in round 2 against eventual champion Cody Cepeda. Season 8 was ONeal's best stretch so far, with his consistency carrying him to the championship round against SEVA Krutkov. Krutkov's flawless execution proved too much for ONeal, who finally got E on a hard flip frontside revert. ONeal's last appearance in a Battle at the Barracks match was yet another third-place battle in the 10th season, one that is known for being an incomplete round because neither Nick Tucker nor ONeal ended up getting the letter E.
Shane O'Neill.
Number 7, with a consistency rate of 81.74%, is Will Fyock. Unlike ONeal and SEVA's high volume of battles endured, Fyock's consistency is compacted into only 3 total seasons. Rolling up for the first time in Season 7, Will Fyock lost his Round 2 match against SEVA on a fakie 540 shove-it. Season 8 improved to Round 3 for Fyock, but he lost to Shane O'Neill on a half-cab late shove-it. Season 10 stagnated for Fyock, who frustratingly lost to SEVA again in Round 3, this time on a 540 shove-it. Number 6, with a consistency rate of 81.9%, is Morgan Smith. Morgan Smith won his first ever tournament in the Battle at the Barracks 4 championship against PJ Ladd, becoming only the second competitor to win the entire tournament in their debut season other than Mike Mo in Season 1. No Battle at the Barracks tournament would live up to Smith's magical 4th season afterwards, though. Battle at the Barracks 5 was over for Smith in Round 2 against Ashad Ware on a switch frontside bigger spin. Seasons 6, 7, and 8 ended in Round 2 battles against Eric Costin, Nick Holt, and Luan Oliveira, respectively. Battle at the Barracks 10 was Smith's last appearance in the tournament, and he fell in Round 2 to Will Fyock on a switch laser flip. Number 5, with a consistency rate of 82.26%, is Denny Ham. Denny Ham achieved a top 5 consistency rate, but only competed in 3 rounds of Season 9, where he ultimately lost to that season's champion, Diego Najera, on a Nolly Ghetto Bird. Number 4, with a consistency rate of 83.33%, is Alex Mizurov. Alex Mizurov has a higher consistency rate than Morgan Smith, but it was Smith who ended Mizurov's Battle at the Barracks presence in the second round of the 4th season. Number 3, with a consistency rate of 83.75%, is Luan Oliveira. Luan's consistency is even more impressive when you see not only how blazing fast he mobs through each round, but also how high he pops his tricks. Drawing early comparisons to SEVA, Luan's rise to Battle at the Barracks immortality started from humble results in Season 4 with a loss in Round 2 to the eventual championship runner-up PJ Ladd. Battle at the Barracks Season 7 was far better for Luan, who made it to the championship but lost to that season's unstoppable Cody Cepeda. The next go-around in Battle at the Barracks 8 ended relatively short for Luan with a deja vu loss in Round 3 to Cody Cepeda. Luan faced a tough loss against Season 10's champion Chris Joslin in Round 3, unable to respond to a switch frontside 360 shove-it to get letter E. The following season, however, gave Luan a shot at redemption by beating Joslin in the championship battle. Luan rolled away the winner in what could be argued as one of the more intense championship battles ever to take place in Battle at the Barracks. In the current season number 12, Luan's already secured a second round berth by beating Tom Asta. Number 2, with a consistency rate of 83.81%, is PJ Ladd. Although not in the top spot with consistency, it's worth mentioning PJ Ladd is the only Battle at the Barracks competitor to eclipse 1,000 total attempts, and apart from Battle at the Barracks 7 and 10, he's made it past Round 3 in every season. Season 1 ended with a third-place battle loss against Billy Marks for PJ. But he bounced back in Season 3 with a championship runner-up performance by getting E from P-Rod's signature Nolly late flip. Season 4 was another frustrating championship loss for PJ against the Canadian superstar Morgan Smith, but the upcoming consecutive Seasons 5 and 6 would be historic. Battle at the Barracks 1 champion Mike Moe was determined to obtain his second title in Battle at the Barracks 5, but PJ Ladd had other plans, and won the match with a frontside cab heel flip. Battle at the Barracks 6 pitted Paul Rodriguez and PJ Ladd into a Season 3 championship rematch. But this time, PJ Ladd reigned supreme in the marathon battle with a half-cab inward heel that P-Rod couldn't replicate. PJ's performance at Battle at the Barracks 7 was virtually unrecognizable when he lost his first-round match to Nick Holt by not holding on to a hard flip frontside revert. The following Battle at the Barracks 8 improved for PJ but still wasn't near his previous championship-level self when he lost his third-round match to Tom Asta on a nollie frontside inward heel flip. Similarly underwhelming was the end result for PJ in Battle at the Barracks 10 Round 3 matchup with Shane O'Neal. PJ got E on Shane's all-too-familiar switch tray double flip. Number 1, with a consistency rate of 85.15%, is Chris Joslin. Firmly leading the pack by nearly a 1.5% better rate, Chris Joslin's consistency is nothing short of a statistic that demands respect. Starting in Battle at the Barracks 8, Joslin lost to Will Fyock on a tray double flip in Round 2. His next appearance in Battle at the Barracks 10 ended up with a complete dominance of the bracket, winning the championship against SEVA Krutkov with a switch frontside shove-it late flip. Season 11 ended with Joslin losing the championship to Luan Oliveira, and in the current Battle at the Barracks 12, Joslin's already defeated Leandre Sanders in the first round, and will go head-to-head with the highly anticipated French newcomer Aurélien Girard. On a personal note, if I had to highlight a notable skater among these top 10 machines, it would be Morgan Smith. To say that winning the first Battle at the Barracks he ever entered against the intimidating PJ Ladd is impressive would be a massive understatement. Although he hasn't won a second title yet, he seems like a down-to-earth, good sports skater that would play you at the local park, even though he's one of the best in the world at flat ground. Well, that pretty much covers the top 10 most consistent skaters in Battle at the Barracks so far. Thanks again for tuning in. In the next episode, we'll investigate the most common winning tricks at Battle at the Barracks. Don't forget to subscribe to Dumb Data, click the notification bell to stay on top of new episodes, and drop a like if you enjoyed the breakdown. See you on the next dumb episode.